This was the last time we saw Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE before the semi-finals, and she seemed fine. So, honestly, my heart almost broke when I heard them say that Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE was not going to start in semi-final number 2. The Queen has stepped down. Tia stepped up. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is the first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, this was the last time we saw Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE on video before the women's 100-meter semi-finals taking place in Paris.
She said them changed the rule yesterday. Like,
wasn't
how
announced.
can you change the rule and then not say it? So you're asking all the athletes who, for whatever reason, don't stay in the village, them can't come through the gate. We came through this gate yesterday and went through security and was okay. The man said we can't go, we have to go all the way up where everybody else are enter to come back down here. That's crazy.
This is crazy. Hey, what's happening there? What's happening over here?
Honestly, people, I'm struggling to do this video. So, in the semi-final number 1, Shelly Forbes unfortunately did make it through. I had said earlier that her time would not have been strong enough. It was Melissa Jefferson who came through this one running 10.99, with Marie-Josée Talou running a very clever race, taking second in 11:01. Talou, I think, is going to be a factor. I've been saying that for quite some time. This, of course, is the upcoming women's 100-meter finals that takes place within about an hour. Well, it was Jefferson who won in 10.99, Talou second in 11:01, Kambunji 11:05, and Dean Asher Smith 11:10, Forbes 6th 11:20. So Asher Smith didn't make it through. I was wrong about Asher Smith. This, of course, was in semi-final number 1. Then for me personally, it was heartbreak. Sha'Carri Richardson and Julian Alfred made it through as we had anticipated from heat number 2, but there was no Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE, and we really believe that Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE would have made a massive difference in this heat. I believe all 3 women would have gone through, but it would have been very tight. However, we've been saying for quite some time that Julian Alfred can win this. She's very, very dangerous and she should not be taken lightly. She won in 10.84 in semi-final number 2, running into a minus 0.1 miles per second win. Sha'Carri Richardson looked strong, running 10.89, although not as impressive. As I stated, there was no Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE. Honestly, people are trying not to ball. You know what I say? They're a big man. Tia Clayton did what I had said she would have done. She stepped up in heat number 3. Beating Daryl Nita, who came second, and T.T. Terry of the United States, who came third. Tia not only made it through to the finals, but she won her semifinals in an impressive 10.89. And I need you to understand, unfortunately, I can't show you in the videos, but if you look at her face, she's running at about 80%. Stephen Francis was right when he said when she ran at 10.86, she was not even at her best. She looked really dangerous. Daronita ran 10.97 to take second, and T.T. Terry makes it through also to the final on her time. T.T. Terry's time is 11.07 seconds. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. The first time I did a video stating that Tia Clayton was going to be a serious factor, a couple of you laughed at me. And it's cool. That never affects me because the numbers are almost always right. The numbers make sense. I do believe that Tia, Sha'Carri, Julian are all holding back. Melissa Jefferson, I think, ran hard, but I still think she has a little more in the gas tank. Now, I really didn't do this video to talk about the semifinals. I'm just trying to find a way to talk about Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE exiting her last Olympic Games, without being in the finals of the 100 meters. And I'm not dying, people. The minute I heard the announcer say that he had news about Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE moments before they ran semi-final number 2, honestly speaking, and I am not exaggerating when I say this, I just didn't want to do another video for the rest of the Olympic Games. On a normal love Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE. We all do, and I'm sure that most Jamaicans feel this way. But you know, we don't know the details yet. I hope it's nothing serious. I hope, you know, because only injury could stop this young lady from running. I can't come up with anything else. And we know that she has had injury issues all year, but I don't want to speculate. But I'm not lying, people. This hit me hard, people. I just wanted her to go out in a blaze of glory. This is not how I wanted the greatest 100 meter female sprinter of all time. And I'm saying that categorically, to go out, you know, in terms of the Olympic Games. I'm sure we'll see her again next year. But this hurt. Now, Tia. I want you to understand that what young Tia Clayton did at 19 a while ago is really incredible. She's the only Jamaican left, and she stepped up. I have said to you in the past that I believe she has the experience and the maturity. I was a little concerned only because this is her first Olympic Games, and I thought what she did when she ran at 11 seconds flat in the heats was a little bit of nerves. She was much more composed, and like I said, look at her last 20, completely in control. I'm not telling you that she shut down, but she was only at about 80 to 85 to 90%. She's going to run something very special. Believe me when I tell you this. Sha'Carri Richardson, I believe, didn't look at her best. But I believe she has more in the gas tank. And Julian Alfred definitely has a whole crap more in the gas tank. So we may be witnessing a changing of the guard here. And I suggested this in previous videos, and some of you laughed at me. Well, not laugh, but some of you were a little negative about it. Because looking at what I'm looking at, it's one of 4 young ladies that are going to be on the podium. And I think Tia Clayton is one of them. So it would be Sha'Carri, it would be Julian, it would be Tia, and possibly Melissa Jefferson. So that's what I'm looking at. I do believe Tia can make it on that podium. I can't tell you in what position. Julian to me looks the most deadly, and I've been talking about Julian Alfred for years. So anybody who's a regular here knows that I have already said I'm really certain she's going to make that podium, and I believe she has a greater desire to win that gold medal than probably anyone else, because she's the only athlete out of St. Lucia, and she has the entire nation who came out to greet her after she won the gold medal in the 60-meter World Championship earlier this year. The entire country. So she has a lot to prove, and I said to you, she's used to winning. When you get used to winning, you're used to winning. Your psychology is different. She didn't look intimidated. But Tia did not look intimidated either. Not even a little bit. And I'm telling you, Tia Clayton has about 20% more left in the gas tank. I think Sha'Carri Richardson also has more left in the gas tank. So this is going to be very, very interesting. But honestly speaking, people, I would not normally do a video about the semi-final when the final is going to run in an hour. But I just don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm just hoping that it was nothing serious, and that the queen who has bowed out, I hope you all remember that this woman is a queen, and she's the greatest female 100-meter sprinter all time, bar none. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Remember your royals, kings and queens. Bless up.